All right, let's just dive right into this explainer, because we've got an absolutely wild one today. We're unpacking the ultimate hidden mastermind revenge arc. We're talking classic, modern melodrama, contract marriages, secret billionaires, brutal betrayals, and honestly, the kind of instant karma that is just so satisfying to watch. So let's set the stage.
Trash should stay where trash belongs. Ouch, right? Imagine hearing that from your own spouse. It's our guy Zhao Mo's 5th wedding anniversary with his wife, Ji Ning. He's putting together this whole romantic surprise for her, and instead of celebrating, she just drops this absolutely devastating line on him. She literally believes he's just this lazy, stay-at-home gigolo, contributing absolutely zero to her life or her massive company, the G Group. It's a brutal kickoff, but man, it perfectly sets up the massive fall from grace she's about to face.
Which brings us to the million-dollar question. What actually happens when you divorce the useless husband who, spoiler alert, secretly built your entire empire? Ji Ningyan is actively kicking out the one pillar holding her entire company together, completely blinded by her own arrogance. She has zero clue how her own business actually runs. And the best part? We're in on the secret and she isn't.
Section 1. The contract marriage ends. Let's see how this whole mess kicks off from a seemingly straightforward divorce.
So, the magic number here is 5. This wasn't exactly a marriage built on romance. It was a 5-year contract literally designed to bring good luck to Ji Ningyan's sick grandfather. And now, time's up and the contract is abruptly terminated. Why the sudden rush to kick him to the curb? Well, her white moonlight, her idealized first love, this guy named Lu Zeyu, has just come back from abroad. So she's tossing aside 5 years of Xiaomo's quiet, steady dedication for a guy who, as we'll find out real quick, is nothing but trouble. The financial math of this breakup is where it gets really interesting. Ji Ningyan throws 20 million yuan at him, totally assuming he's just a gold digger after her cash. But Xiaomo, he calculates it right down to the wire. 15 million goes straight to repaying an old favor her grandfather did for his family, and 5 million covers some past medical expenses. The balance? 0. He takes a clean 0 yuan for himself. It completely shatters their whole greedy freeloader narrative, and honestly, it's such a boss move to reclaim his dignity.
Moving to section 2, the hidden mastermind. This is the core twist of our explainer because Zhao Mo is way, way more than just a dutiful house husband.
The gap between what the Ji family thinks and what's actually happening is just comical. They literally look at Xiaomo sweeping floors and brewing medicine and think, yup, that's his ceiling. But reality? The guy is a secret tech genius. While he was supposedly just playing house, he single-handedly built the G Group's entire online infrastructure. He managed their core OA system, he secured their biggest tech clients. He was basically the invisible CEO running the whole engine in the background, while his wife gladly took all the credit. And if that wasn't enough, there is this whole other layer of mystery to Zhao Mo's background. He finds out from his adoptive grandfather that he isn't just some random orphan. He is actually the lost young master of a wildly wealthy, mysterious family. He even inherited this gold brake and a super specific, finely carved jade pendant. Now, those items were pawned years ago to a mysterious guy named Mr. Qian, which hooks us into this gripping secondary mystery. You just know this is setting the stage for an even more epic rise to power later on. Section 3, the true heiress steps in. Time to introduce Shen Lingyue, someone who actually sees Xiaomo's worth right out of the gate. Shen Lingyu's loyalty to our guy is absolutely unmatched. We're talking a 13-year bond here. Over a decade ago, Xiaoma saved her from some bullies when she was super vulnerable. Fast forward through the intervening years, and she didn't just bounce back, she became the billionaire president of the massive Shen Group in Beijing. But get this, in the present day, the second she hears Xiaoma is getting a divorce, she literally drops her entire billion-dollar empire. She flies to his city just to be his humble startup assistant. I mean, talk about a contrast to his ex-wife's betrayal. And this is how Zhao Mo's actual network operates behind the scenes. While his ex-wife is convinced he doesn't know anybody, you've got this high society heir Zhang Mingyang practically falling over himself to help out. He just hands Zhao Mo this stunning premium 300 square meter office space for a token 10 yuan per square meter. It's practically free. It instantly proves Zhao Mo's hidden status. The real power players in the business world know exactly who the true genius in the room is. Section 4, Gene Group's downfall.
let's get into the absolute most satisfying part of this entire arc, the immediate, catastrophic karma hitting the Jean family.
It is wild how fast things fall apart the exact second Xiaomo's safety net is gone. First, the new golden boy, Lu Ziyu, struts in and takes over the internet department. Second, within literal days, the core systems, the ones Xiaomo was secretly maintaining this whole time, completely crash. And third, their absolute biggest client, Boss Fang, who was only there because of Xiaomo anyway, gets furious and threatens to pull a massive billion-dollar project. The GM empire is literally crumbling in record time. Putting some concrete numbers to this makes the desperation so real. The G Group is full-on panicking. They hire these flashy foreign experts for 2.68 million yuan a week, and they completely fail. So, completely out of options, Jeannie Yan has to swallow her pride and beg her useless ex-husband for help. And Xiaomo, he plays this beautifully. He agrees to fix the bug, which, by the way, it takes him maybe a few minutes, and slaps them with a cool 3 million yuan flat rate. The power dynamic has totally flipped.
But right in the middle of this massive business win, we get this absolute emotional gut punch. When Xiaomo actually logs in to fix the backup system, he has to enter the master password he created years ago. The password? It's I love Ningyan, standing for I love Ningyan. Oh man. Talk about intense dramatic irony. It just shows how deep and real his love for his ex-wife actually was. She threw away a guy who literally built an entire tech infrastructure as a secret love letter to her. After that, the G Group's collapse goes into hyperdrive. The core tech team, led by a guy named Saoru, is so fiercely loyal to Xiaomo that they all resign en masse to join his new startup. With literally zero talent left in the building, the G Group has no choice but to outsource 32 massive orders straight to Xiaomo's new company just to keep the lights on. The result? The G Group hemorrhages up to 80 million yuan in annual profits, essentially handing their own business right over to the guy they just kicked to the curb.
Section 5. Too little, too late. All right, let's move into our final act, where this shifting power dynamic turns deep regret into something incredibly dangerous. The role reversal here is a 100% complete. You've got Xiaomo over here with a booming studio, an intensely loyal team, backed by secret billionaires like Shen Lingyu. And then you look at Jeannie Yan. She is stuck with a crumbling corporate empire, a manipulative, greedy family, and this crushing, overwhelming regret as it finally dawns on her that she threw away a diamond to pick up a rock. But hey, this isn't just a corporate rivalry story. Things take a super dark turn right at the climax. Jean and Yan's own toxic mother and brother see the ship sinking, and to save their own wealth, they set up this vicious, completely illegal trap. They lure her home with the plan to give her a drugged cup of Biluo-Chin tea. Why? So they can force her to sign over all her company's shares while she's passed out. It goes from boardroom drama to a literal race for survival in a heartbeat. And that leaves us on this incredibly tense cliffhanger. Xiaomo has managed to get his hands on video evidence of the family's plot, and he's already called the police. But will he actually make it there in time to save her? And honestly, the bigger question, should he even save the woman who threw him out like yesterday's trash? It perfectly caps off the high-stakes drama of this whole saga. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. Keep analyzing, and I'll catch you on the next deep dive.